Good evening and welcome to Noster High School. On tap tonight we have Noster Soccer versus Odessa. Derek Brizendine will be joined along shortly by Javier Talavera with Bryant Lanier on the camera. Things just getting underway here at Noster High School on a cool, windy April day. Opening day of the Major League Baseball season, but we got soccer here. There is baseball going out at the sports complex as well as Odessa's opening possession goes to keeper Cassie McKenzie. Before we get started, we'd like to thank our 2021-2022 yearbook sponsors and Mama Pins, Rockin' Sports Entertainment, and Sonic and Noster. Time is running out to get in the 2022-2023 yearbook. If you would like to sponsor that, please contact Noster High School and we will get you hooked up with that. And we'd love to have you as a sponsor in our yearbook, which is Piece by Piece. Ball played out of bounds there by the defense of the Lady Panthers. So when number 11, Jane Yates. Heaven Van Winkle with the bright yellow captain's armband on. Starting lineups tonight here for the Lady Panthers. Heaven Van Winkle. Caitlin Peters, Caden Sunio, Violet Roberts, Caitlin Stewart, Jane Yates, Addie Wade, Cassie McKenzie, Gretchen Sturgill, Jane Binder, and Allie Stiles.
She couldn't run as fast as the wind was going. She was trying.
And for the visiting Odessa Bulldogs, we have Jaden Brewer, Peyton Gross, Danica Doodle, Brittany Affolter, Tatum Shipley, Ellie Haddock, Lorella Birch, Alexis Benenson, Amelia Peterson, and Kirsten Tribble. We also have freshman Brooke Butler starting for the Bulldogs. Again, chilly evening here as Lady Panthers going for their first win of the season here. Played some good ball games here this year, but just haven't quite got the result they're looking for. Hopefully they can get that here tonight in our second broadcast of the spring season. We did cover the Panthers picking up a win at the baseball diamond earlier in the week, 5-1 over Higginsville. Trey Payne with a really nice game on the mound as the sophomore pitched a nice game and closed out by senior Eric Bennett Wade. We're trying to keep you up to date on time here as the clock here at Noster High School is not working. We're about 2.5 minutes in here. Breakaway is thwarted out by Heaven Van Winkle. Ball is played forward. Back to the defense of the Lady Bulldogs. Played back forward again. And that ball will travel out of bounds. Noster throw in. Throw in goes off of the Bulldogs. Jane Yates throws it in. Allie Stiles, Caden Sunio. Sunio just not quite able to turn it as tight as she would like there. Brought ahead by the Lady Bulldogs. Good defense there by Caitlin Peters. Ball played there by Affolter. Binder in the middle now trying to work the ball out. Ball goes far side to number 2, Gross. Gross takes to the field, racing up the sideline, gets past the defender. Looking for the cross in the box, gets across, goes across. Gross is unable to put clean contact on it. Sorry, Affolter unable to put clean contact on it. It was out of bounds for a goal kick.
35 minutes.
And looks like right there we have 35 minutes left. Again, the scoreboard decided it didn't want to work today. It was too cold. That was nice of it. We really appreciate that. We got substitutions here coming in. Is number 14, Aliguri, and number 27, Leah Hadlock. Waiting for substitutions to come off the pitch. We now have our substitutions off, and back to soccer we go. A lot of time been spent in the middle of the field. Ball goes off Binder. Good turn there by the Lady Bulldogs, by Birch. Good defense there. Gets that ball out of harm's way. Affolter gets the control for her team, gives her teammates a chance. Sunio battling for the ball. Binder outside to Allie Stiles. Sunio up top now, taken out by the captain, number 7, Haddock. Ball outside to Affolter. Affolter plays it back. First, past the first line of defense. This one's going to travel all the way back to the keeper. Can't use their hands. Plays that ball across the net as Binder just caught a piece of turf there wrong. Good defense there by Caitlin Peters. Ball is played out of bounds. Noster throw in. Sunio with the ball. Now it's the Bulldogs on the attack. Outside to Affolter. Good defense there by Sturgill. Ball played up by Affolter. Stiles. Yates. Stiles. Once again, good defense there by Gary as Affolter brings it forward. Good defense there by Sturgill. Sturgill plays it forward. Back to the back line of the Bulldogs. That one is going to go out of bounds. Good effort there by Affolter. Once again, we do have golf in action tonight, taking on Higginsville and Lexington. We also have baseball taking on Lexington. Baseball defeated Higginsville 5-1 on Tuesday night, sorry. Derek Brizendine on the call. Javier Talavera on camera. Be joining me on the call just soon as Bryant Lanier gets out of tennis practice here. Good cross the field there by the Lady Bulldogs. Good defense there by the Lady Panthers. Good job there by number 6, Caitlin Peters. Ball thrown in. Binder plays it back to Peters. Peters up to Sunio. Sunio looking for the cross. Gets it in the middle. Caitlin Stewart. Stewart unable to handle it. Ball taken forward by Birch. Birch plays outside. Good defense there by number 12 of the Lady Panthers, Addie Wade. Ball played in ahead. We have about 31 minutes left here in the first half of this contest. 0-0 ball game. Not much on the attacking front so far. Lots played between the 20s. Van Winkle now plays that one just wide, out of bounds. Going to be throw in here. Throw in for the Lady Bulldogs. Number 13, Bennett Zinn plays it in. Birch had it stolen away. Van Winkle, good defense. Van Winkle needs to get back now as she kind of holds down the middle. The The long shot by Gary is no threat to McKenzie as McKenzie hauls it in. Now punts the ball. Strong wind here tonight as that one's going to carry things to the wind. Sunio gets the ball stolen away there by Captain Haddock. Jane Yates plays it out of bounds. Looks like we got us a couple substitutions. Number 15, Abby Williams for the Lady Bulldogs. And number 26, Giselle Kudagoa for the Lady Panthers. Kudagoa giving pressure. No handball called as Affolter plays that one out of bounds. What's going on, Gage? See you out there. You come hang out with us in the press box if you'd like there, buddy. Got no Starburst this time. Need to restock. I'm pretty sure the fall and winter should have been sponsored by Starburst the way we went through those buckets of Starburst. Is Javier giving me a big old smile. We'll blame Xander for that one. Xander playing golf there tonight. Decided to play a little golf this spring. Can't blame him. But not really envious of him on a night like tonight where it is blustery and cold. Remember those days, you know, like Tuesday it was nice and sunny. Just until the JV game started, that is. And the rain came and came pretty heavily there. Alongside there, Birch, covered by Stewart. Birch, Binder. Williams outside. Pressure there by Brew, forces the ball out of bounds. There, Violet Roberts on the outside. About 28 minutes left here in the first half. Again, scoreboard not working here at Noster Stadium. Bulldogs playing around back. Now plays it up to Affolter. Affolter outside to Brew. Brew gets along the side. Can she make it down the edge? Looking to beat the last defender. Beats the last defender. Can she beat the touchline? She does. Ball's not able to be played in as Affolter. Unlucky. Right in front of the goal. Binder now chasing it for the Lady Panthers. And ball is played out of bounds by the back line. Will be Noster throw in. That wind is howling here in Noster. Good thing we're in the booth. Approaching the 15-minute mark of this ball game. Lady Panthers in a tight contest here. Lady Bulldogs slowly matriculating their way down the pitch. Ball throws in, and not even sure anybody touched that one. I think the wind may have taken every bit of that one, as Javier agrees with me. Good throw in there by the Lady Panthers. Ball goes out of bounds, and the ball The ball has now gone from the 30 to the 35 of the other end. No, that wasn't just 5 yards, folks. No, that was 130, the west 30, down to the east 35, as getting their steps in today. Throw in here is Addie Wade. Ball carrying across. Good through ball there for the Lady Bulldogs as Cassie McKenzie comes out, makes herself big. Birch not able to get a good boot on it. Good save keeps this game tied at 0. Good ball game we have here. Wind is tough here tonight, as looks like we just crossed over the 10-minute mark of this ball game. Sorry, 15-minute mark. Forgot I started my clock 5 minutes late. Looks like we're about to be joined here by a very smirking Bryant Lanier, who gives me a big old smile. What looks like he got a little hot chocolate. He looks a little cold, not quite sure why. It's like he's been out there practicing tennis or something. But glad to have him join us here. Javier Talavera is going to join me on the call. And looks like just like that, I've got me somebody to call this game. As the first thing he says, his initial words on the call is, "It's cold." And yes it is. Chilly in this one. About 26, 27 minutes into this one. Ball played in. Getting ready to be played in on the corner. Looks like referee kind of getting that goal straightened up. I may have been a little far over the pitch. Onto the pitch.
Thank you very much.
Ball played in. Good ball there by the Lady Bulldogs, with good defense by the Lady Panthers. And Javier, what have you seen so far out of this one that you've liked out of the Lady Panthers to keep this 0-0 ball game on a really tough, windy condition day?
They've played some tight defense, the Lady Panthers. Odessa trying their best, but with all this wind and how sturdy their defense has been, they're not getting much chances. They've had a few chances, but keeper stepping up to the job.
And Lady Panthers need to take advantage of it now, because they got that wind. That wind is coming straight out of the west and heading east. You can just see the flags flying here in Noster. I mean, looks like they're about to blow away, which, only adds to the difficulty of the contest.
That's probably why they had to fix the net earlier.
It easily could have been. I kind of thought the same thing. I thought, they probably, that wind may have moved it a little bit more. Binder now. Playing it back inside. Bulldogs. Haddock taking it forward. Playing it forward to Brew. Brew on the run. Can she get there? The ball's closing in. Plays it across. Cassie McKenzie with the save.
Good job by Jane Yates to hear her keeper and leave the ball for McKenzie there.
Yeah, it's all about that communication factor there, isn't it, Javi? I know you've probably had that numerous times where, if there's not communication, the other team gets an easy break. That in a contest like this, especially when you got the wind, you want to take advantage of everything you can. I mean, to me, if you can get within 20 yards, you might as well take a rip, because that ball could do just about anything in the air.
Mm-hmm. Even on the ground, it's taken some interesting bounces today. As you saw earlier, we're going from the 30 to the opposition 35.
Well, that's one thing about playing on, turf, and the ball rolled on the track, which very similar, but you just never know what the ball's going to do. You can't really guess. The only thing that would add to this, and no, I'm not asking for this to happen, is for it to rain. That would really add to this one. But no, I am not asking for that by any means. That's not a challenge. No, I was just stating a fact. Oh, on misfortune there. As that one played across, good defense there by the senior Yates to save that one. That one was going in as they had McKenzie crossed up. Nothing really she could have done about that one.
It was a good play by the Lady Bulldogs there, switching the field and playing it right back across the net. Just really good awareness by senior Jane Yates there.
Ball played forward there, and for the Lady Panthers, here is number 30, Emily Schlack. Brew on the outside. Brew cuts it in. Good defense. Coach Moses really got to be pleased with this defense here tonight. They've stepped in when they've needed to and have really kind of locked down at the points where things could get out of hand.
They have. The Lady Bulldogs keep attacking, but it must be frustrating knowing you're having this many chances, but you're playing a tough Lady Panther defense like they are today. So.
Yeah, that's got to be tough, but kudos to our line. That's what you call on the defense to do, is just pester the other team, and I think they're doing exactly that. McKenzie getting good help out of that win. Sunio not quite able to get the better of that one. Good job there attacking by Sturgill. Looks like Stewart's going to come in here for Sunio. It's been a fun ball game to watch. Didn't know quite what to expect here. First time getting to see the Lady Panthers this season. Lost some key components from last year, but I feel like they've done a nice job of trying to rebound and, holding a good defensive line, and there's a lot to be said for that.
There's also a lot of positives to look on for the season. They have a nice blend of seniors and underclassmen, so it can be a bright future for the Lady Panthers if done right.
Oh, absolutely. That is a huge positive to have underclassmen playing with a senior like Jane Yates and Heaven Van Winkle and Caden Sunio as you see the ball move forward there. Good job there by Caitlin Peters. Schlack plays it in. Saved by the keeper. No threat there is. Sorry, that is Brew, the keeper. Gross is the one up top. That is my bad. I've been looking at the wrong number here. And that's Gross on the outside. Who has the ball now? Gross playing it forward. Gross takes it up. Good defense there by Violet Roberts. Binder now trying to keep this one in. Oh, good attempt there by Binder to try and keep that one in. Haddock now. Williams playing it up to Affolter. Ball played out of bounds. Looks like, let's see, we are approaching the 25-minute mark of the first half. I was about 5 minutes behind, so we're about 24 minutes in.
And here's your rain.
I'll take this one. Yep, I will definitely take this one.
Oh.
I'll take the blame. Oh, we don't want it coming in on us. Like, that's not what we're asking for. It's Cassie McKenzie with a good save. We'll have to see how much longer we can keep the windows open, because I'm not trying to get equipment wet here. I think we may have to close it up for a second. Rain's starting to come in. So we'll close it up and see what we can do. Not much we can see out of the window, so we'll just have to try our best here. Looks like Gage McCool took me up on my offer, and here he is, come to hang out with me. We're just gonna try and call the best we can here. Is pretty good rain. Yep, definitely we'll take the blame for that one. I think everybody kind of saw that happening. Sorry about that. We're just trying to get some of the technicalities figured out. As we got our window kind of fogged up here a little bit. Trying to get the windows all locked down. Once again, rain has started here at Noster High School just moments after I may have mentioned it. You know, not great timing there by the talent, but you know, it happens. Ball played forward here. Ball played out of bounds. Ball's played forward. Jane Yates getting in front of that one. Played back Williams now. And looks like that one is going to go kind of out of our viewing angle as Talavera. Looks like rain may have stopped for a second. Looks like the rain may have stopped, so we will see if we can get kind of things open back up here. Looks like the rain has stopped. It's just cold, so we can deal with cold. Let me get everything set back up here. I'll mute it so in case something happens here in the loud scratch on the mic. All right, got things open back up here. Once again, Derek Brizendine, Javier Talavera, and Bryant Lanier bringing this one. Special guest in the booth, Gage McCool. Good play there by the Bulldogs. Taking it up is Birch. Birch now looking for Affolter. Affolter, can she beat McKenzie? McKenzie slides and saves it. Out pushing her defense out as we have now hit the 29 minute mark. 29 minute, about a minute ahead of myself. Play there by Birch. Birch plays it in the middle. Haddock lets that one go to Affolter. Affolter plays it back to the back line. The ball goes. Styles now. No, is not going to be able to keep that one. Ball coming back out the other way. Caitlin Peters. Ball played outside to
10
Gross.
minutes remaining in the half. Score 0-0.
10 minutes left in the half. Score is 0-0. Looks like we got a little burst of rain here. As long as it keeps going just east and west, we're fine.
Ooh.
Tough tackle there as Stewart pops right back up. Good sportsmanship there. Again, 0-0, 10 minutes left in the half.
Good game played by both sides. It's been a good game played by both sides. You have a stubborn Noster defense against a very adventurous lady Bulldog offense. And it seems like it's been a pretty good game, and both sides are playing really well. Hope to see more of this coming up soon.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to call that there, Javi, is the Lady Bulldogs have pressured and pushed, but the Lady Panthers have just kind of held their line and held it tight. Wind is picked up again. That wind, Javi, I don't think it'd be too bad out there if it weren't for that wind. As you can see, that wind pushes the ball out of bounds, and that ball is just going to keep going.
If the wind wasn't here, it'd probably be acting like a normal surface. Like, just it's not as wet as you would expect. It's just very windy. It's just moving the ball around like crazy. So, if either side can take a shot here, if the Lady Panthers can take a shot here from say around the 30-yard mark, it still has a good chance of going in. The wind's moving around so much that anything can happen.
I was just say, it was just set up here in the box. I mean, give it a chance. Give it a chance. Put the ball in the air. Give it a chance. Put the ball in the air. You know, give the ball a chance to get caught by the wind. I know growing up playing baseball, I always hated the windy days because you never knew where that little baseball was going to go. I mean, and with the soccer ball, it's about as difficult because it's got a little bit more air to it.
Yeah, a soccer ball, it is filled with a lot more air, so it is very easy to get caught.
It definitely gets caught up in the air just as much. Good play out there. So Williams tries to do exactly what the Lady Panthers should be doing as she rips one from the 20-yard line. Nice and easy control by McKenzie. Styles not able quite to get turned. Stewart. Outside to Gross. Gross now taking it down the sideline. Van Winkle. Affolter giving pressure. No problem there for Van Winkle. She gets out. Now it's Gurry. Gurry brings it up. Good defense there by Violet Roberts. Williams plays inside. Schlack disrupting that one. Williams. Good defense there by Sturgill.
Good job, Caitlin. Oh.
Caitlin Stewart is gonna, looks like maybe shaken up. Pops right back up. We do have time stopped here. About 34 minutes into this one. Yes, we are going to see a yellow card. Just really unlucky on that one. I don't think there was malicious intent, but you know, by textbook, you do have to call that one.
Yeah, it's clear attacking opportunity for the Lady Panthers. You don't know if it's going to be a pass off or a wide open Styles there, and if so, since it's stopped, you got to give them the card. Just very unlucky in my opinion.
Absolutely, there was no malicious intent, but you know, the situation surrounding it is what drew the card.
Yeah.
Violet Roberts, she just needs to put this ball in the air here, Javi, and give it a chance. Time restarts Violet Roberts plays that one. Tough touch out of bounds. Got a right idea there. She was going for it, just couldn't quite get under it. It's Gross now. Pressured by Peters. Out of bounds.
Looks like the Lady Panthers might have gotten away with a little handball over on the left side of the field.
Looks like Williams now on the outside. Williams playing it inside Affolter. Ball plays off of the Lady Panthers. Plays off Addie Wade. Job there by Schlack.
5 minutes.
5 minutes remain here in the first half of this one. Been a real nice ball game here for the Lady Panthers.
Number 30, it looks like Danica Yates.
Let me check on that. I may have a wrong number here. Is Javi pointing it out to me? Yes, it is. It is Danica Yates. The number kind of got me mixed up. I'm having trouble with my numbers here tonight, Javi. Thank goodness you're here to watch out for me. It's Danica Yates. Got that stocking cap on, threw me off. And you can't see who's on the bench because they're all bundled up. Got all their blankets on and.
Hey, I'd love me a blanket right now. It's even if we're not outside, we can still feel the effects of the wind in here.
Let me put this in perspective. I even brought him a jacket, gloves, and a hat, and he's still cold. I may have to go out to the truck and go get the blankets out of the truck here so that Javi doesn't get cold and freeze up on me in the second half. You know, don't need that happening here.
Good skill.
Good work there. Good job there by the Lady Panthers. What defense! And McKenzie had gone down to get the ball as Birch just made one more move that gave the Lady Panthers time to come back and recover on that one. Good job there by the defense.
As you said, one move too much, and it gave enough time for the Lady Panthers defense to recover, and McKenzie just doing enough to block off her shooting angle, so she puts it wide.
Ball skips forward. This is a break Lady Panthers need. Ball goes forward, played out of bounds there by number 25, Tribble. Handball will be called. Looks like we are running out of time here. About 3 minutes left in the first half of this contest. Been a good ball game, really. Good defense there. Unlucky touch as Caitlin Peters. Ooh, I thought they may have played the advantage on that one. If I'm the Lady Panthers, I'll take that because Gross was on the outside, getting ready to make a big run.
Gross has been enjoying when the ball gets hurt for her with a one-on-one situation. She's been enjoying that right side of the field a lot today.
And I think she's only going to like it more in the next half because she's going to have the win. She's been fighting the win this half and has really played a nice half out there on the wing. Stiles keeps that one in. Ooh, good job there by Stiles. 2 minutes left in the first half of this one. Javi, we'll try this again. It'll make this day better if we got a little sunshine. Maybe if I can speak some sunshine into this ball game. We'd take it as getting ready to go into halftime. About a minute and a half away. Throw in there by the Lady Bulldogs.
Defense.
Good defense there by Lady Panthers. Ball thrown in. Be out of bounds there on Gross.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute
Score
remaining.
0-0.
1 minute remains. 0-0 score in this one.
If I were the Lady Panthers here, I'd be throwing as much as they can into this last minute. This is the last minute they're gonna have the win. Next time they'll be fighting against probably shots after shots.
Thing is, they've had a really nice game plan so far that I would just hate to give up a goal here late. The Lady Panthers, I feel like, have executed Coach Moses' game plan to a T. As Gross now. Good stop there by Wade. Ball plays forward. Roberts. Gross trying to play back by Roberts. Roberts forces her out of bounds. Good defense there by the junior. 15 seconds left. Getting ready to be loud here in the box as the halftime whistle approaches. And we're at halftime here at Noster High School. Lady Panthers, Lady Bulldogs knotted at 0. We'll be back after the intermission. And we're back here, second half action at Noster High School, 0-0 ball game. Unlucky touch there, ball goes out of bounds. Noster going against the wind now as you saw there, the ball flew on by. Throw in there as Gross now has the wind with her, not against her. Playing the ball there was Birch. Gross going to look to take a rip here. About 10 yards out. Jane Yates with the save. Good job there by the senior defender. May have had to go get us some hot chocolate.
Again.
We had to go get us some here at halftime because we sure were cold. It warmed us up just right. Bonnie Stevens and the band boosters down there doing good job, good work. Another good defensive stop there by Wade.
Ooh.
Allie Stiles plays the ball forward. Stewart. Quetagua. Good pressure there by Stewart. Now it's Gross. Gross cuts the ball back in the middle. Gross looking to bring the ball forward. Brings it up. Danica Yates. Ball is played out of bounds. I believe that one's going to be out of bounds. As I forgot to start my clock again. Good job there. I'm struggling here tonight a little bit.
Go. Where's Brian? Is he still over there? He's waiting on his burger. Burger? Go.
I'll start it when we get the 5-minute warning here. As the scoreboard is not working here at Noster High School. Ball played forward to Gross. Gross. Play on signal is gave, but the ball races out of bounds.
Is that still Mackenzie in there? Yeah. She just put on a hat.
Throwing the ball in here. Danica plays the ball forward. Now it's Odessa with a shot. Let's see if they call that deflection. No deflection is called goal kick. I thought that may have deflected, but no, they're going to say that one did not. It's going to be a goal kick here for the Lady Panthers. Going to have to keep this one low as the wind will pick it up if it gets too high. Played forward. Gross now. Gross. Van Winkle plays that one out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in here. Oh, it's going to be it looks like it is going to be a corner. Looks like it is going to be a corner. I thought that one may have gone out a little higher than it did. Good ball in. Even better save by McKenzie as the goalkeeper shutting it down. Great job there by Cassie McKenzie.
I'm out of hot chocolate.
Oh, good through ball there. Just a little heavy as looks like we're going to have a substitution. Number 15, Abby Williams, coming in for the Bulldogs. Subbing in for Amelia Peterson. Good rip there off the crossbar. That one was a great shot. Exactly what you want to do with the wind at your back. Luckily for the Lady Panthers, though, that one goes high and is off the mark. Good shot again. Bulldogs are doing exactly what you should be doing with the wind at your back, Javi. Just take a rip and see what happens.
Yeah, they're trying to do what the Lady Panthers couldn't, and they've had some close chances. Just been denied by a great save from McKenzie and one shot off the crossbar. But it seems like the Lady Panthers are still trying to stick to their game plan, which is wear out this offense and try to catch them maybe on a counterattack.
Yeah, I think Coach Moses had this one planned out from the very beginning. You know, she knew that Lady Bulldogs had a good attack, and she's kind of stuck her back line on them, and their back line has just answered the call, done an excellent job, Caitlin Peters. Ball played forward by Birch. Birch now. Good defense there by Danica Yates. Good job, Danica Yates. Ball plays in. Played off the chest of Van Winkle. Will be Odessa ball. Corner is bobbled around, kicked around, played out, played back in, back out.
Good defense.
Gary with a rip. Van Winkle blocking it. Binder now gets pushed down from behind. Back in the middle. Back out. Jane Yates now. Jane Yates kicks the ball, and that ball just about swung backwards, almost boomeranged right back to her. I'm telling you, this wind is wicked here tonight. We were talking about it at halftime. When that rain came, it was a swirling wind. It wasn't one direction or the other. I mean, it was coming at you every way possible. Carter Boulay with the burger delivery right there. Bringing it up to Bryant. Look at that big old smile ready for that burger. There's that Bryant smile. There it is right there. Right there. Big shout out to Brian running camera for us tonight.
Good ball by Caitlin.
Job by Caitlin Stewart trying to work that one forward with Allie Stiles. Ball played back in. Stiles has a chance. Stewart in the lime green cleats. Flash down the field. No. Kick back out. Jane Yates there to catch it before that ball could roll to the middle school, about where it was headed. Ball being pushed forward as Jury takes a shoulder. Advantage was played, but not taken advantage of, so we will get this one called back. Dangerous ball. No, it's 50 yards out, but still, with that wind going the way it is, you just can't take anything for granted. Binder now. Binder plays it forward. Finds Stewart right in the middle. Stewart, can she get a touch on the outside? No, not quite. Ball played back in. Out to Barker. Barker now. Good ball forward.
30 minutes remaining in the half.
We have 30 minutes left in this one. Again, 30 minutes left in this one.
Unless it goes overtime. Yep.
I thought they do.
They do? How long is it?
2 10 minutes. Oh.
more.
Goal kicks, I guess.
And a conference game, you know, is always a big one. You just when the floodgates open, you hope they open in your way, because I feel like any point here, either team could give way to a goal. Because I mean, Knob Noster's been right on the verge of breaking a couple tonight. Just has had good defense by the Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs have had awesome pressure, but even better defense. Shot goes in. McKenzie with the save. McKenzie pushing him out forward now.
That last punt just showed how strong that wind was. It looked like McKenzie had made good contact, but it just went straight up into the air.
Binder over to Stewart. Stewart now. Can she get the ball? Unable to.
She got good hand.
Stewart looks a little shaken up, probably from when the ball got blasted at her 5 minutes ago.
Yes. And she took a pretty good hit there in the first half too. That when it's cold out, I'm sure it'll make it even more difficult.
Yeah, when you get hit, because they're going full speed, and when body to body makes contact, it's going to hurt. And I feel like Stewart just got the wrong end of the stick there, and she's still feeling it now.
Oh, lucky there.
Opportunity just missed by Odessa.
I'm telling you, Knob Noster, you don't want to call it luck, because it's not. Their defense has really put them in position to make some good saves tonight. But when you can get a little extra help like that, you will absolutely take it. Lady Panthers, just a fine job on defense tonight. It's really been fun to watch what Coach Moses had planned up for her squad here in this home matchup. I know they played a lot of soccer this week. They got to be getting tired.
This is why I enjoy the sport. You can get flooded with games, but you still have. Doesn't matter. Even on any day, anyone can beat anyone. Doesn't matter class, how good they are. Anyone can beat anyone if given the right time and day.
Is Gross tries to get it past Wade. Good defense by Wade. Binder plays it forward. Stewart. She's got room in front of her. Got a defender coming behind. Stewart, long strides. Good job there by Stiles. Right back at it. Stiles bringing it forward. Barker forces a long pass though. As ball now coming back out. Bringing it up is Gurry. Gurry up to Gross. Gross. Van Winkle. Birch. There's Gross, but she is in offsides position. Now it'll be Birch. McKenzie with a diving save. Cassie McKenzie.
We've been speaking a lot about Knob Noster's defense, but we need to give some more praise to McKenzie over in that she has probably saved quite a few of potential Odessa goals, and like we see right there, a one-on-one chance, she rises to the occasion and stops a shot that is going into the bottom left corner.
Well, Javi, let's just put this in perspective. That defensive line, this game could very easily be a blowout right now because of the opportunities they've had, but that defense is not allowing it, and McKenzie's not allowing it, and that makes it even more special. That what could be, Odessa lead is a 0-0 ball game.
Really enjoyable to watch from both teams. I'm still really enjoying Coach Moses' game plan though.
Oh, Coach Moses she has planned this one up perfectly. I know, she played soccer at UCM, but still, this is just her second full season as a head coach. And, big shout out to her for coming up with a game plan like this. I mean, that's hard to say. You've got some speedy attackers, but you've put the focus on the defense. That one's going to go out of bounds, and that pressure by the defense is making Odessa be uncomfortable.
It really is. In my opinion, I think if the Lady Panthers keep playing the way they played, the way they have today, they should, even no matter the result, they should come out with their heads held up high. They know they played a good game. The coaches know they played a great game as well. So, but I know it would be even sweeter to come out with a result this game in their favor.
Well, Javi, you're absolutely right. That one is going to be called in the box, unlucky by Van Winkle. That was not intentional, as Jane Yates goes right to Mackenzie and says, "You got it. This is yours." That one is going to be in the box. Looks like Van Winkle may have also taken one off the face, as just unlucky. I mean, that is so unlucky. Nothing she could have done about that one. I mean, you got to shake that one off, Javi. That's tough.
You have to, but now it's a lot to ask for from the keeper Mackenzie here. But all I have to say here is she has to pick a side and stick with it. You take your guess and you stick with it. Dive to that area and hope it goes your way.
Javi, you call it going right or left?
I say she's going left. Right-footed shooter. I'm thinking she's going to the left side of the net.
Going to her left?
Trying to go to our keeper's left side.
Say the same, and she did. Oh, Mackenzie with a great reaction, just not quite in time, as the goal is scored there.
Score for Odessa, 1-0.
By Odessa, it is 1-0. Puts that one away. Believe that was Birch on the penalty kick. I mean, that was just all around unlucky, as the Lady Panthers have to regroup here. You can't let that one get you down. It happens, I think that was important for them to huddle up right there, because just 2 unlucky plays in a row. I mean, you just kind of get that pit in the bottom of your stomach. You just feel bad for them because, just unlucky.
Yeah. And them huddling up together also shows how close this Lady Panthers team is. One mistake isn't going to let them define how this game goes, and they want to battle back into this game and show that this is not how the game should be going.
Van Winkle, by no means was she trying to stop that one. She was I think it was more trying to protect her face than anything else. And with the weather the way it is, I don't blame her, because it hurts to get hit in the face, and 2, it really hurts to get hit in the face when it's cold.
That is true. And it wasn't like some of the lighter shots you saw today. That was a cannon off of the Lady Bulldog's foot. And if I was in the same spot, I'd probably be doing the same thing. So Van Winkle needs to keep her head up. And
good job there by Mackenzie. And Javi, how about Mackenzie? She picked the right way. If she picked the right way, she went at the right time. It was just out of her reach. There is nothing more she could have done than extend her arm another foot.
There's only so much you could do as a keeper in a penalty situation. A lot of the times, the person trying to score is at the advantage. And at that moment in time, it looked like Mackenzie had correctly done everything, which she did. She guessed the right way. She extended as far as she could. It was just a really well taken penalty.
Oh, it was a good play all around. That was fun. Let's see if swing this one in here. Ball played in, good corner. Here comes Van Winkle now. Van Winkle up to Stewart. Stewart now. Open field to run. Barker puts a foot in. Stewart keeps going though.
Off the heel of Stewart.
Off the heels. This Tribble was there to make the stop. Jane Yates. Barker. Styles. Stewart finds the middle. Oh, just played that ball too far ahead. Good job there by Styles, keeping that one in. So now it's Haddock. Barker's gonna let that one roll out of bounds.
The Lady Panthers are starting to realize the situation they are in, but they're not trying like they're not going desperate. They are still trying their hardest though to get into that final third to try something. And, ooh.
Looks like we have about 20 minutes left in this one here, Javi. Just really an unfortunate turn of events there. It's gross. Bringing the ball up.
And
Gary.
Like you said before, it was an unfortunate turn of events, but you have to give props to the Lady Bulldogs. They were attacking for so long, and eventually something did go their way. Lady Panthers held on for as long as they could. Their defense was playing very, very well. Mackenzie was saving anything that came her way. It's just sometimes it's hard to keep something at bay for that long.
Well, and kind of like we talked about earlier with the yellow card. It was unlucky, but it had to be called. Van Winkle, unlucky, but unfortunately, it did have to be called. Referee did make the right call, but I mean, you got to keep your head up because Van Winkle has just anchored down a defense back there that has been incredibly fun to watch.
Remaining in the second half.
You now get the call. 20 minutes left as the rain picks back up a little bit here in Knob Noster. You can kind of see it blowing in there on the north tree line. Gross plays it forward past Wade. Van Winkle closing in. Gross trying to cross it in. No, it's off the mark. Wind kicks in. We don't need that. We don't need that.
That was well defended by Van Winkle. She didn't dive in. She stood her ground. She stayed in front of the ball, and it forced a bad pass in the end. So very well defended.
I don't think enough can be said for this Knob Noster defense. Outside of just misfortune, played a great game. Hopefully the final 20 minutes can be just as good. All played out of bounds there. Going to be Knob Noster throw in. Wade needs to slow this one down. That wind's howling at the moment. Don't want to give up something. That's Gross plays it in. Good job there again as Birch ripped a shot, but McKenzie closed off an angle. What an absolute good job McKenzie's doing as that wind's going right at her now. That's not what you want to see. That wind and that rain, I am sure that is making it
it's not
difficult.
Just rain as well. I can hear little bits of ice as well.
Yeah, you can see it falling out there. That's a little. Let's see. We got some come on the roof. Little bits of hail as that one finds the back of the net. 2-0 Odessa. That's exactly right. She can't see.
Odessa, 2-0.
This is really.
That's really gotta hurt.
You can't see. You can't hear. The weather has taken a turn. It's really unlucky. She went after the ball, but unfortunately Mackenzie just can't see. She has rain, she has hail coming right towards her. It's getting harder and harder.
But to the credit of the Bulldogs, they're doing exactly what they should. Put the ball in the air, give it a chance. Sometimes you got to work, they had to work against it in the first half. Now it's going for them in the second half. I mean, just kind of you got to take advantage of what you got. Binder now. Jane Yates. That's that one race out of bounds. Jane Yates going to take advantage. Jane Yates quick throw in. There to Sturgill. Sturgill Styles, Quitagua. Oh, might roll all the way out if Van Winkle can hold off. Good job there by Birch.
Good step.
Looks like a call is going to be made here, and looks like we may have an injury. I thought a card may have been coming out, but good job by the ref to keep that one in his pocket. Definitely could have seen it coming out, but also at the same time, I think the wind took the ball away just as quick as she swung.
It was a combination of the wind and Van Winkle stepping perfectly after the ball. She took the ball right as they were taking their shot, and unfortunately, as soon as she got by, she took the hit. Good job by the ref to keep the card in his pocket, as you said. I think it's just a unlucky accident that happened there. No need to see a card.
Jane Yates now playing a little high. Good move there. Good skill by Jane Yates. Surprised nothing was called. Haddock now. Haddock bringing it forward. Gets past Van Winkle. Up to Hatch. Hatch. Birch, sorry. Birch now. Good defense there by Danica Yates as the shot by Gross goes wide. Well done there by the freshman defender.
What seemed like a chance for the Lady Bulldogs to take a 3-0 lead there. Danica closing down space, cutting off her shot angle, forces her to turn around, and that gives enough time for the rest of the Lady Panthers to recover and help on defense.
While we're waiting for the ball to come back in here, we want to thank our 2021-2022 Knob Noster High School yearbook sponsors in Mama Penn's Rockin' Sports Entertainment and Sonic in Knob Noster. Time is running out to get in on the 2022-2023, on the 2021-2022 yearbook. That was our 2020-2021 yearbook sponsors. That is my bad. Jane Yates. Danica. Jane pokes it forward. Here's a chance as Stewart. Stewart tried to get through there. I think may have caught her leg just wrong, is showing a little bit of pain there.
Stewart did take a mighty blow there. She did well to, even while in pain, to get right back up, try to go after the ball, try to get her team on the board. And it caused the Lady Bulldog defense some more problems, forcing them to clear it out. And eventually, that clearance out will lead to a corner.
Here comes Jane Yates. Oh, good swing in there by Jane. Jane with the left foot goes out of bounds. Looks like we're going to have us pair of substitutions for the Bulldogs and one for the Panthers.
Caden Sunia coming in for Caitlin Stewart.
Back in action here. Ooh, unlucky. Good pressure there by Caitlin Peters. Caitlin Peters. Oh, unlucky. Surprised no cards coming out as she had gotten by when the leg came out. Kind of generous there by the ref. Surprised he didn't call that one.
It looked like the same situation in where that we saw a card in the first half.
Yeah. And if my clock's right, we have about 10 minutes left in this one. McKenzie does a nice job to save it. Oh my goodness. Cassie McKenzie just saved herself, did a nice job. You know, that slick ground, what we had talked about, Javi, the slick ground in the wind, skipped that one right through her legs and was headed for the back of the net until McKenzie dove at the last second and saved it actually right into 3 Odessa attackers. Ooh, shot goes wide.
Time is still running down for the Lady Panthers if they want to get something out of this game. But even with the score looking the way it is, you still got to give props. They came out, they did all they could, but a little bit of weather issues and great attack from the Lady Bulldogs eventually led to them seeing themselves behind 2-0 here.
We have 10 minutes and 54 seconds left here in the ball game. Had to get the call from Rich Lang here as scoreboard has decided it does not want to work tonight. Here's a good chance. Here is Sunio. Can she attack? Can she get forward? Caitlin Peters. Caitlin Peters with a second chance. Sturgill. No. Off the mark. Ball played forward. No offside was called. I think the ref might have just been out of angle. Cassie McKenzie does a good job. Good job attacking. She did not let up at all, even for a second. She was coming out and she knew it.
For a second, it looked like when she fell, it looked like they were going to try to get around her, try to get the penalty call. But she stood her ground. She got her hands onto the ball enough to knock it, to stop it. Player fell down with it, but she still got ball and eventually led to a clearance for Noster.
We have 10 minutes left in this one. One goes out of bounds. Goal kick called. Time is running out on the Lady Panthers here if they want to try and get a result out of this one. Also tonight we have golf taking on Higginsville and Lexington on the road. I know Higginsville was hosting that one, and the baseball team was hosting Lexington. We'll see if we can get an update on that one. See if I can get on Twitter here and get us a score update there, Javi. Now, earlier in the week, baseball took down Higginsville. Tennis has been in action a couple times this week. Track's in action tomorrow at Holden.
If my memory serves me right, today is baseball's third game of the week.
Yeah, they have played a lot. And Javi, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is soccer's third game of the week. I think they played Monday,
they played
Tuesday, and tonight. And baseball, they'll play a fourth game tomorrow.
Busy week for both baseball and soccer here.
That spring season is so short that you got to make the most of it.
Ball rolling fast, and what I think goes out for a goal kick, and it does.
No update on baseball yet. I'm gonna say that game's probably over. Those games started about 30 minutes earlier, and didn't know what kind of ball game it was.
Good step there. Odessa throwing.
We have just under 7 minutes left in this one, Javi. As Lady Panthers, they're going to push. They need to push forward now. I mean, really, they have nothing to lose defensively. They're down 2-0. You know, you might as well push everything forward. Problem is that game plan has been so good. You had an unlucky penalty kick, and you had an unlucky weather event, and that pretty well did end the Lady Panthers.
It did.
For 2 goals.
It really did. It caused their game plan to essentially have to go out the window. They had to attack. And in all honesty, that penalty after the first goal puts them in a situation where they actually have to score. So it breaks down their game plan a little more, which could be said the reason that Odessa also was able to get their second on the board, because they had spent so long trying to break down that Lady Panthers defense that as soon as they actually find a way to start attacking the Lady Panthers, Odessa will take that ball back and they will attack as fast as they can, because they know how good this Lady Panthers defense has been this entire game.
Looks like score update here from baseball. 9-1 Noster, top of 6. Been a good week of baseball here for the Panthers as they picked up a win at Richmond, which as far back as Coach Bill him and Coach Carey could find, that's the first time since at least 2008 Noster baseball has won at Richmond, if not in program history, because they couldn't see before that.
Really good result for the Panthers baseball team there. That could give them a boost of confidence, and in all honesty, it probably has, as they found a way to win the next day, and they find themselves leading today as well.
Yeah, Coach Bill's got a pretty good squad this year. Trey Payne threw a really nice game the other night. I know Trent Gallagher's thrown a couple nice games. Trevor Harvey throwing some nice games. But to pick up a win at Richmond, then to pick up a win against Higginsville, mind you, Higginsville, Mason Rumsey was pitching. Mason Rumsey, who is an all-around good athlete. So that's got to feel good for the baseball team. And you know who's got to feel good out of this one? It's got to be the Noster Lady Panthers soccer team, because they have played a good game tonight. I mean, there's not much more you can say about it. Jane Yates now trying to push the cause. Sunio looking forward to Giselle. Oh, that one was stopped short. We have about 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the ball game. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the ball game. Binder, stopped by Gross. Sunio, up to Yates. Jane Yates now has Giselle. Could go on the outside. There, Giselle running on the outside now. Can she get by? Not quite. Good defense there by number 6 of the Lady Bulldogs, Shipley. We're going to have a little bit of a line change here. There's 3 subs come in for Odessa, 1 for Lady Panthers.
It was a really good ball by Jane Yates there. Just unlucky. Odessa was able to get back and recover. And 9 times out of the 10, you tend to see that lead towards an attack towards net. It was just really unlucky that it was that one time out of 10 that Odessa was able to recover right afterwards.
Again, Javi, we want to thank our 2020-2021 yearbook sponsors in Mama Pins, Rockin' Sports Entertainment, and Sonica Knob Noster. Time to get in the 2021-2022 yearbook is running out. Please contact Knob Noster High School if you want to be part of that. Looks like we are closing in on a minute and a half left in the ball game. Styles, ball played forward. Birch trying to play it forward quickly as she can, kind of on her lonesome. There's Danica Yates. Ball played across in front of the goal, but unable to finish. There was Williams. That might have been the last scoring chance as PA announcer is jumping on to see 1 minute left in the ball game. 1 minute left in the ball game. 2-0 Odessa. Been a good ball game. Want to thank you again for joining us here this evening and putting up with our technical difficulties of the swirling rain earlier. Trying to keep everything dry as Derek Brizendine alongside Javier Talavera and Bryant Lanier on camera. Had a good call tonight. We'll be right back here next week for soccer on Tuesday against Harrisonville. Should be another good test for the Lady Panthers. Good conference test. All played forward, played out of bounds. We're winding down here under 20 seconds, just about under 15. Javi, what are your final takeaways from this one here as time is running out?
My final thoughts on this game are... Ooh. Shook me a little bit there, but my final thoughts are Lady Panthers had a good game plan coming into it. They got shooken up by an unlucky penalty call. Nothing you could do there. Van Winkle just protecting herself. It's a rough shot coming at her face. Mackenzie guessed the right way, just a little past her outstretched arm, and from then on out, it led to Knob Noster having to attack, having to get rid of the game plan that had been working so well throughout the entire game, and it just eventually led to Odessa's second goal coming in. But they should come out of this game with their heads held high. They played well, and they should look forward to playing next week against Harrisonville.
And again, we will have that game, but we will sign off for now. Derek Brizendine alongside Javier Talavera, Bryant Lanier on camera. Thanks for joining us here from Knob Noster High School. We'll see you next time.